took a bullet between the eyes and lived. Jacob C. Miller served as a private in the 9th Indiana Infantry during the American Civil War. On September 19, 1863, during the Battle of Chickamauga, Miller was shot in the head. A musket ball struck him directly between the eyes, leaving what appeared to be a fatal injury. Soldiers around him assumed he was dead and left him on the battlefield. Several hours later, Miller regained consciousness. He was severely injured. His right eye had been displaced by the force of the bullet, and his forehead was badly damaged. He used a bandana to bind the wound and managed to crawl across the battlefield. He initially reached a temporary hospital, but, fearing abandonment or capture, continued moving. He made it approximately 15 miles to the Union lines near Chattanooga, Tennessee. At a field hospital, doctors chose not to operate. They believed attempting to remove the bullet could be fatal. Miller was eventually sent back to his home in Logansport, Indiana. There, local doctors removed only a portion of the musket ball, about 1/3 of it. The rest remained lodged in his skull. For the remainder of his life, Miller lived with an open wound in his forehead. Over the years, fragments of lead continued to work their way out. One piece came out 17 years after the injury. 2 more followed 31 years later. Despite the injury, Miller lived a relatively long life. He suffered from some lasting effects, including persistent discomfort and occasional disorientation. He died in Omaha, Nebraska, on January 12, 1927, at the age of 88. Miller's case has been noted in Civil War medical history for the unusual nature of his wound and his survival over more than 6 decades with a serious head injury that was never fully treated.